Great win. Great win. I'll start with that. Very, very hard-fought win. SMU is obviously the best team in our conference for a reason. They're a tremendous team. I felt like today was the most complete game that we played today. Start to finish. I felt like we played probably 30 to 35 of the best minutes of basketball that we've played all year, and obviously I'm really pleased that it couldn't be happening at a better time. The one thing that we have to understand is that it's one game, and we've got to continue to keep our wits about ourselves and continue to prepare and get better each and every day to ultimately get prepared to go to the conference tournament and be contenders. With that being said, I'll take any questions.
SMU is in first place, but this is the second time you played them tight, well, close, what do you want to call it? Is it a matchup thing? What do you guys do well against them?
I think, Chris, you're probably right. I think we do match up really well with them. They're not dominantly big or anything like that. We have a lot of athletes. They have a lot of athletes. I think Mays and Force really offset each other a lot of times. Obviously today it was more. I thought that the job that really three people. I thought Tiana did a really good job being up to defend her, and then I thought Alicia Lily did a really good job with denying her the ball, and I thought Bianca Winslow came in and gave huge minutes and doing the same thing. So directly back to answer your question, I just think with that as an analogy assessment, I think that that's why. I think that's why we do match up well. I think our personnel is very similar, but I think at the end of the day, it's a pride thing. They're 4 hours right down the road, and it's in state, and so it's a rivalry. And when it's huge rivalries, you want to play your best basketball and show up and play with a big heart. And we did that today. We did that there. We just came up short.
Talk about the 2 3-point shots that Marche hit.
I thought it was. I thought it showed incredible tenacity on her part, and what I mean by that is that she's been playing extremely well, and she really struggled today for the most part. And then she had the tenacity and the heart to come back and make the shots that she made on the biggest stage, the biggest plays, and that's what great players do. And I told her 2 different times. I said, you got to get right with yourself, and then we'll be there for you. And put her back in the game, and it was certainly crunch time, and she answered the bell. There's no doubt in my mind that not only swayed the game on the scoreboard, but it swayed the game with confidence and momentum towards our side, and we never let go of it.
Could you talk about men's game too?
Huge. I thought she was probably the sole reason why we had a 1-point lead. As bad as our inability to score and rebound in the first half. I didn't think we played that bad. I just thought we really struggled scoring, and we didn't do a good job of rebounding. But no, I thought she held us together. I thought she was the big glue person. Certainly, the whole game, but certainly the first half, I thought she was the difference maker.
Can you think of how many times the team has won a game when Porsche only scores 9 points?
Great question. And with the outcome as a win, probably not. The kid's such a great player, and sometimes it's obviously scoring. Most of the time it is, and sometimes it's not. But I think that's another thing that what we've been trying to get them to understand is don't try to do too much. And that's not that's Porsche, that's Lily, that's any of them and all of them. But no, to go back and answer that, I don't remember. I don't recall. Don't know that there has been such a not since I've been here anyway.
Talk about Alicia's 18 points all game, really, offense and defense.
Phenomenal. The thing that she's been struggling. Everybody, it's not a hidden, hidden secret or, anything like that. And for her to come and once again, do it in a game like today, and to just, have the perseverance, to get through and just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna be good today. And then, not only become good, she became great. And I think that, that shows not only what kind of player she is, but what kind of kid she is. And that's an exceptionally competitive player as well as person. And, she's put in the work, and I've said that many times before, but, that's what great players do. They go and they play really well. And I think there's other times where, whether it's her or it doesn't matter if it's Michael Jordan or Larry Bird, you get in a slump and you work your way out of it. And that's what great players do.
Where did you feel was the play of the game that, so where did you feel was the play of the game that made y'all propel to this victory?
I mean, I think that, obviously Marseille's shot in the corner is probably, the biggest play of the game, just because of time, situation, momentum swing, as I alluded to a while ago. But I mean, there's so many, other plays. Pete took over for a while there, although she only had 9. And when I say take over, she distributed the basketball. She's the one getting the ball. I thought collectively Bianca, Lily, and Tiana's defense on Mays was a huge difference. I mean, the kids, one of the leading scores of the conference, 20 plus, and we held her to 15. So I mean, that's, the differential in between what she normally averages and how much we won the game by. I mean, that's a win-win for us. So, I thought Tiana's help on the screen there towards the end. She blocked the shot. It's huge. So I mean, Marseille's shot, well, both of them for that matter, probably at the end of the day, just as I said, but there's so many big plays in that kind of a game that I hate to shortchange anybody.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.